Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Not saying you'll ever draw anything like this, and we are going to go over the clone tool where you could change the pattern of all the parts of your clone. So we're just going to move this out of the way. And this is a pretty easy thing to draw. I'm going to take a rectangle. I'm going to unlock my ratio, and I'm going to make it 3 inches wide by 9 inches tall. And then I'm going to go right here and I'm just going to type in 2 inches, which is more than we need. It's still the same dimension. I'm going to set my nudge factor on 3 inches. I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate, Control D and make a duplicate. I'm going to select all those and I'm going to group them together by Control G, and I'm going to hit P. Well, but you know what? Before I do that, I'm going to take one of these and make another duplicate. Then I'm going to select all these and group them together and hit P. And then I'm going to select this one and rotate it 90 degrees and hit P. That makes us equal lines. We're going to take our virtual segment delete key and delete through there, and through there, and we have this shape. Now I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool. Doesn't matter what color you use. I'm going to nudge that out of the way. You know what? I don't like nudging more than once, so I'm going to change my nudge factor to 10. And I'm going to nudge that out of the way because I want to be in the center of the page. Now I'm going to get rid of these lines by hitting delete or just move them out of the way. I'm going to nudge that one back. I'm going to left click, right click. So I took away the fill and added an outline. I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate. And because we're working in the center of the page, I can rotate it, 90 degrees, first one. And we have that shape. Now I'm going to take this and Control D and rotate them all 45 degrees. So we have this shape right here. So what we want to do is just take one of these shapes, and I'm going to take away that line, and I've got this shape right here. I'm going to fill that in with the Smart Fill tool, and I'm going to nudge it out of the way. Now we're still working in the center of the page, so I can nudge these out of the way, nudge that one right back. And now I'm going to go to Edit and Clone it, and I'm going to move that out of the way. This is our clone curve. This is our control curve. So I'm going to move the control curve out of the way and move this one back. Now I'm going to I can move my control curve, but I'm going to go right here. I'm going to Control D, alternate C to make it rotate from the center, and I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees. And then I'm going to Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D. Now I can take my control curve and I'm going to get my interactive fill tool, and I'm just going to go swipe through there, and look what it did. It made all of them the same. The clone is pretty important in it. Well, that's pretty cool within itself. That wasn't what I was thinking about doing. The clone tool is pretty cool because you can do things like that. Let's see if we can add black here, and then let's add an orange in the middle and see what you get. And you could make it not quite so black, and that looks pretty cool. Now, as always, if you want to use that, select them all, go up to object and break the 9 objects apart. That way you can get rid of this, and you can get rid of this, and you've got your object. Now, I'd strongly suggest if you were going to try to print it or anything, I'd group it together. Then you could resize it, make it whatever size you want. Anyway, hope that gave you an idea or two, and thank you for watching.